Well, but I'm banking on that. Here comes the funny part. You ready, guys? Is I'm banking on her not remembering stuff because I don't know. This is what's so fucked
She
up.
remember you crying all the time? Is that what it is?
No. No, I think I think like our generation, this is what the pandemic has made me think of because I only have time to sit and write and then watch her do stuff. So it's like I'm just really fucking thank God there's something there to distract my idle thoughts.
Right.
I think this generation is too aware of how we were fucked up as kids. So we try to overcompensate as parents. That's what I've noticed the most about what I do because I'm very aware of what I'm doing around her as not to fuck her up worse than my parents fucked me up.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I'm like, I walk around the house, and it's not like I'm like, okay, now lift her up. Now, it's just, I'm aware of, like, I got out of the shower the other day. This is fucking word for word true. I got out of the shower, and I was lotioning myself. Now, I won't change around her.
Lotioning myself.
That's what Harvey Weinstein called it.
Allegedly.
When I was casting her in a movie.
Fucking spot on, fellas.
Well, no, when you were lotioning yourself, where was Jada and where was Will?
Right. I was reading a Tupac poem, lotioning myself. Will was at the red table already. Yeah. No, look, it's. I've talked to like another comic about this, female comic who had a boy and I had a girl, and we both won't change around our other kid because it's like we feel like we're gonna fuck them up, and I'm like, I feel uncomfortable changing around my little girl. I do.
I love that. And that is not of your generation because, like, I know so many people that are way too naked in front of their kids.
Oh, sure.
We are not a naked
Yeah.
family. I don't think I ever saw my folks naked.
No.
And if I did, it was horrifying.
Right.
And now never again. And yes, I don't like no naked in front of the kids.
I can't do it. I actually I peered out of my room today when I had to get fucking boxers that were in a laundry basket, and I was like a naked spy versus spy. I was like peering around the corner. So I got out of the shower. And the door was shut, but my wife was working, so I was on like baby duty, but like I had to like get ready for a show or something. So I had her in like a bouncy thing outside the door, so she can't move. I know where she is. I can hear her. I get out of the shower, and I'm just like lotioning, and the door just fucking pops open, and she's in the bouncer just staring at me, and the look on her face.
You were lotion
right
just over the sink.
Yeah. Hey guys, when you lotion, your wrist is inside of your asshole, right?
Is there any other way to do it?
Yeah.
I lotion in very short, quick strokes.
Okay, all right, but just repeatedly because you want to cover the whole base.
Got to get very moisturized.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Yeah. See, my doctor said I have a dry prostate, so I really try to lotion and lubricate the whole set. I'm getting up there in age. I want it to all move correctly. The door popped open and she was staring at me, and it was like I was watching her get issues in real time. I legit was like, well, I'll fucking certainly pay for this at some point. So I walk around like there's an old accountant in my head where I'm like, all right, that's $25 an hour when she's 12. It's going to take 25 sessions to get that memory out. And it's like everything I do, I'm just trying to remember. So when she bitches at me later in life, I'll be like, well, that was my fault. This you're overthinking. That never happened, but I do remember this. It's fucked up. And it's like, and it's my dad's fault because he was fucked up too. He still is, but he couldn't say because his father would call him a pussy and his father's father.
Sure.
So it's like generations of pussy suppression, and now I can't fucking lotion in front of my kid. That's what's happening. Now I can't fucking walk around naked.
Idea your skin was dehydrated.
I
I don't have to occupy this much of your day.
I have a suggestion for a possible solution.
Go on.
Why don't
Adoption.
you bathe with a moisturizing body wash?
I do. Do you understand?
Look at he's gorgeous. Of course he does.
Do you know how much skin I have? Look at me, Joanne. There is nothing.
You're a very fleshy man.
I'm like powder with a tan. There's nothing. Thank God my skin absorbs sun.
You think she's gonna know that reference?
Actually, how old are you? I thought about that.
So sweet.
I thought about this the other day. is because someone was like, "You're really tan," and I figured out subconsciously I do what bears do for you know how bears hibernate for the winter, they eat
so jealous of
during the summer, and then I do that with sun because if this looks pale, like this always looks sick. If I don't have any tan, I always look diseased. So I try to sit outside as much as I can until the winter to hibernate to store all of the sun. Otherwise,
Man, if I got some activities we can do at Bryant Park, my friend. Oh boy, oh
I'm
boy.
not
I finally
sleeping
got
on
a
a
Bryant
bench
Park
with
buddy.
I do like how you every night you tweet about whatever gate you're gonna break and enter over to sleep in that neighborhood.
Yeah, there's a lot of places that are easy to get into at night. Well, also just because my neighborhood is just empty or full of old people, so I pretty got to lay the land.
I do like, but he presents it like, oh, this neighborhood is a little tough to get into, and it's like
the gated parks. Yeah.
On purpose, Bill. They're not meant.
No, I know.
It's not a challenge.
Yeah, but like.
It has to be a deterrent.
Well, and for those of you that are not that live in the city, we have what is called very rich neighborhoods that have these old fucking gates for people that were like much smaller than now, where only if you live in that neighborhood you can go into that park, and they're super easy to break into. And just because they have it means a thank you, allegedly, and I do not support this, but just because they do that, you know, even I don't even like these parks. They're not even that great,
Right?
But you got to go in them. I mean, it's like they're baking you to.
This sounds like
telling you not to.
You're about to read a Tupac poem. This sounds like you're explaining some sort of justification to Will Smith.
Is this, though, how we can turn Bill's life around?
Wait.
You know, it's like, what if we take bottles of water and we sequester them somewhere? Or they're like booby trapped, and we're like, Bill, don't you dare drink all this water.
Oh, I see.
And then he's like, I'm going to drink all the water. Oh, no, these vegetables, Bill. Don't you dare. These aren't for you.
This is meant for people from the 1800s, but they're not that hard to eat. So if you just jump this gate and then put them in your body, you won't live longer.
Water and vegetables, eh? And you say I can't, do you? We'll see about that.
This shady spot. Don't you dare sit in the shade, Bill.
This was meant for people from the 1800s to avoid the plague.
There's just not enough history out there for me to see anymore.
So there you go. It's been nice during the pandemic with kids. It's new things to worry about. That's the answer. That's all it is.